I'm back. Fuck you, pay me type of track. I just want mines and I got. And if you got it, then it's that.
Howdy fellas, it's me. We're gonna be looking at apartments today because I feel like it, okay? Do I have to explain myself to you? Is that how this works? Yes. Yes it is. I enjoy looking at terrible apartments. It just gives me a joy and a fear because it's probably where I'm gonna end up living. Let us have a browse. Might notice I'm not wearing headphones today because, well, they're pretty fucking wide. Wow, that is a small radiator. Oof. Holy fuck. You have approximately 1 cubic meter of workspace. You can fit a chopping board and that is it. At least the stove is easy to clean. That's good. I like that. This is the lowest fucking resolution image. Is that a fridge? Is that included in the room? I'd really like that to be included in the room. I think that would be a very nice thing to do. Fuck me, this is a retirement home. Could you not get a coffee table? It just feels wrong having a full-size table in front of some sofas like this. There's a problem with this seat. How are you gonna see the TV? You got a fucking wall in the way. You have to grow a right-angle neck. You know what? I like this one. This one isn't terrible. I could live in this. Maybe get a headboard, some posters up in here. I'd say it's a serviceable room. Zooey mama, that one's a bit cramped, isn't it? Where do you put your clothes? Do you just stuff them between the wall and the desk or something? Oh no! You have all this space for a dining room, and that's the kitchen. Why on earth would you even... It's a cupboard. It's a bit empty, isn't it? Oh my god. I mean, it's a decent sized room. That's a good sized room. If you have your own furniture, then that's great. Is that meant to be a rug? It's like a scarf that they've laid on the floor. I like this. It looks lived in, which is really, really nice. I like a lived-in apartment, you know? Something that isn't so sterile and useless. In fact, this is very similar to the one that I actually live in. Oh, this floor would book me out. Jesus. Psychosis and all. I'd see that shit and it would move. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this one is interesting. You have approximately 1 meter of kitchen. I love that. Why even bother segmenting it? Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a fridge, isn't it? That's like a half fridge. It's not a dishwasher. Jesus, you can't eat like there's not even space for a chopping board. How do you cook in this? How do you live in this? You can't, there's not even a microwave. Microwaving is not an option unless you store it on top of the fridge, which is reasonable. It has a telephone sellotaped to the wall. I like that. Oh, it's another one of these. Again, where do you do your food prep? Okay, maybe I'm just being uncreative, but there's nowhere you can chop things or put things when you're not cooking them. I guess you could put them here, but how do you live like that? Living room. It's a bit tight, isn't it? It's a bit... You can't really stretch your arms in that one. This is gonna sound really like, I don't know, like posh boy, I guess, but I hate shower curtains. I hate them with a passion, okay? These things are evil. They because, you know, you're trying to shower, and then you move just a little too far to the side, and this whole fucking wall of fabric decides, oh, this guy loves me, and just sticks to you. It just, you basically shrink wrap yourself. And it's incredibly annoying to get off. I've used these before, and I hate them. They should be banned. They say, like, your biggest threat is falling over in the shower. I think it's being suffocated by a shower curtain. It's interesting. It's a house with an inbuilt stage. That's actually kind of cool. Like, you could put a bed on that, and then you've got like a little step, and you can sort of, you know, throw yourself on a bed, or you can just roll straight onto your bed from the floor. I like this. Oh, it's not a full step, it's a half step in a triangular shape. So when you're coming home absolutely blitzed from Weatherspoons, you step on that motherfucker wrong and you're twisting your ankle instead of getting into bed. You're going to A&E instead of bedtime. Oh god, Bezos! That's interesting. I've never seen an all-in-one like this. I mean, it's terrible, don't get me wrong. Like, no cooking is being done on this area. Is that an oven? Or is that a microwave? Who knows? And who cares? It's also got like that fast food place backing that I've seen only working in a pizza place. I've never seen this in a house, which is interesting. They have a tiny chopping board, which I presume goes here. You're not, like, if you've got multiple vegetables and multiple ingredients, you're not putting them anywhere. You can bend over and shove them right up your ass. Why is the phone in the shelf? You got your phone's ringing and you have to shove all your books to the side. Have to fucking goatsy the shelf to get to it. I love it. What is this room for? Is it I guess it could be a living room. If you put a TV here, and then like a beanbag in front of it, that's what most of these need. If you've got a really small space for your living room, use a fucking beanbag. They're brilliant. You can pick them up, you can move them to wherever the hell you want, and it's no hassle. You know, you can put it against a wall if you're not using it, and that's okay. This is a completely usable living space. This one is a shower with a shower curtain, which is the worst combination, because not only do you have less space to move, you have to stand, huddle your arms like this. You can't do anything in that space. How are you going to clean yourself? Disgusting. Fuck you. Bring your own bed. There we go. This guy has the right idea. Beanbag. Now I will admit, I cheated a little bit. I've gone to a different city. Why keep a doormat at the front of your house when you can just make your entire house a doormat? It makes perfect sense. You never have to take your shoes off. Is that room mint coloured or is that just the light? Ah yes. Sink room. Okay, I know it's the camera doing this, but I'd love to imagine this room is actually sloped like that. It's a slip and slide room. They wax the floors on a weekly basis. You just put a sofa on one end of the room and it just slides into the centre. Ooh, it's a wonky bathroom. What have they done to this image? Why is it bending like that? I mean, it's taken with a bendy camera of some kind. A bendy camera? How does this work? This room is geometrically impossible. We looked at quite a few properties today. They were interesting. Until next time.